I've yet to post on this channel. Like, I'm making a third channel, and I've yet to even post on this one. Third channel is something way different. Wait a minute. This channel is behind the scenes and showing you guys what's sold and what's going on. So I guess I'm gonna start off with that. This Dickies zip up hoodie has like this little thermal inside. These actually sell pretty fast on eBay. They have like a pretty like decent sell through rate. But yeah, this is a little decent hoodie. I think this sold for like $15, I believe. I will put up sold comps on this. I will put up sold comps on. I gotta pack up everything. It's 4 o'clock. Post office about to close in an hour. These right here, this was a big bolo for me. Found these at the bins, but I don't know what this says. Free Cobol. Yeah, you see it. This brand right here. Also a high sell-through rate. I think these sold for like $40, I believe. This an absolutely plain Jane autumn cashmere extra small. I think this also sold for around $15. This was on Poshmark. This one right here, a Lacoste. This one I'm pretty sure sold on eBay. The Lacoste, little vintage Lacoste. These sell really good as well. I got these for $3 at the flea market. This one sold for I think 20, if I'm not wrong. Once again, this little vintage Lacoste piece right here. Good thing to look out for like these cardigans and sweaters. Once again, they sell really good. As always, I tell you guys I pick these up all the time. These little cable knit polo Ralph Lauren's, they sell every time. The cashmere ones are really good, but this is like a normal cotton one. I'm pretty sure this sold for like $20 or something like that. This actually ended up selling on Poshmark of four pairs of loudmouth shorts. This one right here, 1, 2, 3, little pink splatter, and 4. Loudmouth is like a Loudmouth is like a golfing brand, pretty decent golfing brand. There's a little logo right there. Keep an eye out for that. But I ended up selling these for I think $70. Cause I think separately they go for like $20. But decided to put them all together since they were the same size at a 36 and got 70 for them. What else are we missing? Oh, okay. 1 second. Right here, these Hokas sold. I think these Hokas sold for like $30. $30, I believe. But I got these from the bins as well. Got these from the bins. They were pretty dirty at first, but for me, I just throw my shoes like this, like strong sneakers like this, in the washing machine because most of the time it just cleans them up. This one right here, it's like one of those like sweaters with a lot of like patterns and Fairs Isle, if that is the keyword, I believe. Jonathan Stewart, probably not a great brand at all, like at all. Size large though, size large on this one. It's just the look is what carried, and I think it's sold for $20 on Poshmark again. Poshmark's been cooking. All right, look at this one, Zadig and Voltaire. Never heard of this brand whatsoever. I found this when I was digging through that one vendor's pile, and he had like a lot of cashmere sweaters. This ended up being a really good brand. And I think this one sold for around $45. I think it sold for like $40 or $45. We did get $36 after fees. And I'm pretty sure he charged me like $1 for this. I sold like a sweater by the same exact brand from that same exact spot. And I think it also sold for around like $40 or $50. Like I got all my money back basically on that one sweater, I believe. But yeah, cool little brand to look out for. And these little vintage Adidas shorts right here, they sold. Let me show you that big tag. Really big tag. Old one. But they sold for $15. I think I got like $13 after fees. Cool ones right here. Also, I think I got these from the bins. And lastly, this sold for like, this little animal tank top sold for $10. Right here. Little animal jaguar. Vintage tag sold for $10. I think we got $8 at the fees on Depop. My little listing station looks pretty dumb right now. I got random stuff all on top of it. My whiteboard, the green screen, the greatest thing of all time. I love this thing. And these are like the piles of stuff that I literally just listed. All right, I'm gonna pack these up, and you guys can just sit here with me, I guess. But I got a message from a subscriber, and I'll put it up on the screen. But the subscriber was like, it was something along the lines of, they really enjoyed the green screen videos. And they said something like, And they said something like, it'd be cool if you had a channel or something where you just talked about stuff, like deep dive into stuff, but it didn't have to be reselling. And it's crazy because I've actually had that thought in my mind. Well, the other thing they said was, if you did that, I believe that the channel could get good or something, and you would be able to stop reselling and make content, which I believe, well, I know that I love content more than reselling. Content, I love making content for reselling, but I like content more than reselling, but I do enjoy both, which is why I'm making a third channel. But I want the video to be done by the time I announce the third channel on my main channel, and explain that it has nothing to do with reselling, but everything to do with everything. So that third channel will start as a passion project with no schedule, just whatever I decide to deep dive and talk about. Maybe like old brands and how they came up to be. Stuff like I enjoy, like anime and like video games. I just want to talk about stuff other than reselling. So you guys right here, the first people who will ever see this video, the third channel is called Fire Bender Plus. And once again, it will have nothing to do with reselling, but it most likely will have stuff to do with, maybe I'll do a deep dive on how Hookups was created, like the skateboard brand, how Jinko was created, how this was created. And I'll still do the deep dives, the reselling focused deep dives on Firebender. But once again, third channel, nothing to do with reselling, all to do with the history. And like I said, maybe even like stuff to do with like anime and cartoons. I actually really don't know yet, but I know it's going to be something. I'm curating it in the back of my mind. If you like me as a person or as a creator, then you should subscribe to that channel. Like, this sounds going to be pretty raw, no editing, of course, just like straight to the point. But for Firebender, I kind of wanna, I've been doing the one video, I've been trying to do weekly, one video a week. I want to do 2 videos a week, but now I'm kind of focused on giving you guys the best information wise in whatever amount of length the video is. You guys might notice it changed just a little bit. My videos used to be kind of like boom, 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 boom. Like, here's what I found, here's what I found, here's what I found, here's what I found. But now I'm slowly just turning it a little bit. I'm showing you guys like the sell-through rates and the what I'm picking up and why I'm picking it up, and even a little bit of the story behind the piece of why it gives it value, what started all this green screen stuff. I was trying to do it in an entertaining way, so it wouldn't just be me at the end of the video talking like, yeah, and back in 1994, and because I know everybody learns differently. And how can I make the learning more entertaining? I need it to soak into your brain. Other than that, my camera's at 3%, so I'm gonna pack up this last thing and start printing off these labels. I love you guys. I'm out.